Alright, today I'm going to actually show you how to nest a sequence within Premiere Pro. So you load up CS4. So now let's say I wanted to take these sequences. I filmed them with 3 separate cameras, so we're going to use this as an example. I'm just going to create a new timeline here for this test. Just call it test. And now I'm just going to copy paste these to the new timeline. Now let's say that, just for the heck of it, this is actually here. This is camera 1. Let's cut this here and say that's our third camera. So we've imported into Premiere Pro, let's say, our 3 different cameras. Let's say this is camera 1, so let's just name it camera 1. Let's rename this to camera 2. So now at this point, let's say you've actually imported all the sequences. We can put up to 4 cameras within Premiere Pro. So I'm just going to move this up. So now you're going to use like either a clapper or something to cue you where you've actually started filming the video, and then you're going to look at your audio sequence and look where there's a big spike in your audio and line up the actual clapper, or if you can even clap with your hands, and that's going to give you your cue where you need to line up your videos, because you need to have the same timing and your audio needs to be together as well. So here we have camera 1, 2, and let's say this is my third one. And this is not all lining up anyways. I'm just going to actually just show you how to nest them together. So now I have my 3 sequences, camera 1, 2, and 3. Now I want to be able to edit these within Premiere Pro, like doing a live switching. So this is what this is going to do. So you have your camera 1, you line it up to the beginning or wherever you want, and then what you do is you look at your clapper on your cam 1, or where you have a spike in your audio, to line it up with camera 2. And when you're filming live like that, you're not using a live switcher. You can do it after, so this is pretty neat. So now let's say my audio, just going to move this up here for you guys to see. So my audio needs to line up together. Let's say this is the same. I'm lining these up here as an example. And then I want to bring in my other. I want to line this one. Let's say it's here. There we go. Let's pretend this is all lining up to the same audio cue here. So I'm lining up all my audio to start at the same time where the clap is. And now I want to nest them together so I can see them in a multiple camera view. So all I have to do is just highlight all the 3 sequences, right click, and then you go to multicam. You have to actually nest them first. So we're going to hit nest. So back, they're all into one sequence, and I'm just actually going to right click again on the nested sequence and go multi-camera, and I'm going to enable it. Now multicam view has been enabled, and I can see my 3 sequences in one. So all I have to do now, if I wanted to edit this, I'm just going to cut the audio because it's not going to be timed, but you're going to see what I'm saying. I'm going to go to Window, hit Multicam Monitor, and there you go. You have your 3 cameras here, and you can actually play your sequence, and then you can actually start live switching on it. So you see how it's recording? So this is a crucifixion. It's an example. I'm switching live, and all these sequences are actually being cut live. So if your film sequences are all lined up properly, let's say you have people speaking, this is actually going to be awesome. This is such a great way. When you're done, you just stop it, and you're going to recognize here that there's something I've noticed too here, is that it actually cut out the first audio. You can just lock your audio sequences to keep them all. It cuts it out. So there you go. You have actually edited your own sequence. Let's go to the actual monitor and see what we've actually done. You see the sequences don't line up necessarily because it's, but you can see how we've done that. We've actually cut out the sequences. They're not, so this is perfect.